Okay, so I do actually have it recording right now, but I just want to get started because I know I have a couple of things to do tonight, but before our call. So we wanted to come and just kind of touch base and give some advice. So both of you guys are fortunate enough though to have been, I believe, well, I don't know if Jackie was, but I know Naoka was a customer before you were a distributor. And so one of the things that we wanted to talk about was one of the things about this business comes from confidence. So even when you're speaking to people about the products, okay, when you're speaking to people about the products, when you're speaking to people about the opportunity, what you think about this business will translate to other individuals. So I say that to say, let's just say you guys have results. But if you're a new distributor and you've never used a product before, and somebody's talking to you about the products and they're like, well, I heard those don't work. The thing of it is, you have to have enough confidence that you started a business that has real products that work, or that, if you have your own results, your results should speak louder than somebody else's opinion. Because I think I seen somebody say something about, I've been trying to sell the products, but somebody was telling me it doesn't work. And that's the thing. If you've used these products, should nobody be able to tell you it doesn't work, because it does.
Right.
And confidence is going to be what sells. Because to me, yes, we sell products, but I don't really think of myself as a salesperson so much, because really my results speak for themselves and I can just share my results with others. And that's one of the things that, especially for Kenitha, when she got started, and she can say, she wanted to lose her stomach and she was got her results. And once you get those results, nobody can tell you
Mm-hmm.
anymore this doesn't work. Like if you
Nothing.
and you rap and you get rap results, nobody can tell you the raps don't work. That's the thing. I just want to say this briefly about the raps, because we've talked about it before. We say it over and over again, but I still have people that will be like, well, my friend said the raps don't work, or somebody I know doesn't think the raps work, or even a distributor might say, I don't think the raps work. Well, guess what? For one, are you judging it based off of one rap, or is it based off of four? Because four is a full treatment. Okay. Okay. Okay, thank you. And you're not supposed, so one rap is not supposed to be the indicator if these raps work or not. So guess what, guys? Some people will have amazing results with one rap. Some people, it will take them four raps to be able to see a difference. But the thing of it is, you have to know that as the distributor. And so when you're selling the raps, what we want to do is, we want to, what's the word I want to use? We want to talk about, not downsell. I'm trying to get the word, the opposite of upsell. We want to tell people though they need to do four wraps. That's the thing. One wrap is a treat, but four is a full treatment. Yes, people might get results with one, but we highly recommend four. You need to do four wraps in one area before you say it doesn't work. And that's the thing. Most people don't. Some people get frustrated at three and just like it doesn't work. Well, guess what? You have to do four. Then if it doesn't work, then you can say something. But that's what it takes. It takes four. So when you're talking to people, just know that, you know, specifically, it needs to be four wraps before somebody says it doesn't work. And then with the wraps, drinking water is key. I am bad at that. I can honestly say sometimes I haven't had as good rap results as I wanted, and I can go back and think about it. For those 3 days, I was not drinking half my body weight in ounces. I was barely drinking 1 or 2 bottles of water. So that's what
PG.
that's 16 to 30 ounces of water I was drinking. And, I needed to have been drinking way more than that. And I wasn't. So, guess what? My results weren't as good as I wanted them to be. But that's because I didn't follow the directions um, that I wanted to, or I wasn't following the directions as I was supposed to. So, that's on me. So, as far as the results, Kenitha, I was going to let you come and just talk a little bit about getting your results and, how that breeds confidence in the products, which in turn is going to bring confidence in the opportunity. But you know, what we think is the biggest thing about getting started off right is your mindset and just being in the right mind frame and being positive. So I'll let Kenitha take it from here for a little bit.
So I just wanted to, just talk a little bit about rapping. You know, even after a person, raps 4 times and they not seeing the results, they won't typically want a couple things why they're not seeing it. One, they're just probably looking down their stomach and they never did took before or after pictures. And if you actually get those, put them side by side, they'll show results. And 2, I always ask the person, are you regular? Them not being regular can play a really big key on whether or not their results are going to show really well as well. I even had customers, after I've asked them questions, they rapped and went and drank a whole bunch of alcohol the next day and they bloated. Like, so it was key factors in it why the results did not show. Also, after one rap, that cream on the wrap continues working your body for 72 hours. Just because they took the picture right then and there and it doesn't show any results, they need to take the pictures over the next 72 hours because they will show their best results in that time frame. That's why I was, telling you, Jackie, like in the beginning, because I knew this business was going to change my body and I knew I was going to need a picture. I took tons of pictures. So, that's why I'm telling you now. Take these pictures, tons of them, just to have and save in your phone. And, and just to have a backup, send them to me in Messenger, because if you change phones or if you lose your pictures, they will always be in messages if you need to go back. Because, like, when Julie lost her 100 pounds, she had deleted a lot of her before pictures. And she wished she never did delete them because she needed them later after to market and share with people on Facebook so she wouldn't keep on posting the same before picture of her over and over after she had lost 100 pounds. Talk to people. When I first started, I was not a customer when I first started this business. I jumped straight into the business and I had hope and I was just positive about it and I was excited of what this product could do. And when I seen it change, when I seen the wrap actually work, because I have never seen anything like it, I just got so excited and started telling everybody. Didn't care what they said, that if it didn't work. And a lot of times I would be like, you did something wrong if it didn't work. How many wraps did you use? Did you drink enough water? Did you take your pictures? I'm asking these questions and I was like, okay, well, you need to do it again. You can wear it up to 8 hours. I actually sleep in my wrap and then give them some tips. And most people be more likely to, if you say it with confidence, to try it again, because a lot of times they know they did not do the wraps like they should have. And so, it just, using the products, talking about how they make you feel, talking, on Facebook. Because when I first started, I talked a lot about, okay, I got up this morning, I had my greens, I need a boost of energy, but I wanted something natural. And being a mom or just being busy all the time, I don't have time to go eat 8+ servings of fruits and vegetables. So you always want to be talking about you taking the products and letting people see that you are actually taking them, so they know that you're just not just trying to sell them anything. So fall in love with the product, pick something, and then after you pick something, you fall in love with that product, find something else that you like and pick something. And just because you have never tried a product before doesn't mean that you can't sell it, or recommend it to somebody. For example, like, I've never tried Confianza before. I've never tried that product before, but that when it that sale came out, I still, pushed the product and still inbox people and still was promoting it, because I feel like when you find a product, it works. Like when the wraps work for me and the greens work, I knew everything else worked. So it wasn't that, I had to try it first in order for me to, talk about the product. I got the information from out of eSuite, look and see what the product does, got testimonies from other people who have used the product, and that's how I was able to have confidence. Because if you haven't used the product, you can say, hey, my business partner, she used the product, here are her results, and she had amazing results. So the product does work. So don't ever feel like that, you can't tell about the product because you haven't used it. And if somebody asks you, have you done a wrap, and maybe you've only tried the cleanse or the greens, I would just be like, no, I haven't wrapped, but I've used these other products and they really work. But my friend or my business partner has used the product, and these are her results. So it's just, like I said, just really important to not ever let anybody make you feel like you have products that don't work. And like I said, a lot of times it's the person, or they could have some medical issues going on that they did not tell you about, of why they're not getting results. And some people, it takes longer for them to get results than others. So everybody's bodies are different, and we all eat different things. So just because it took somebody one wrap to see amazing results, it may take you 6 or 8 wraps to see amazing results.
Right. And so, okay. One of the things that are so key as well, when you're new, you kind of feel like, I don't know all these products. And guess what? Like Kenitha, I was not a customer before I started the opportunity. I did go to a wrap party. I tried a wrap. My results, they were good, but I saw other people's results and I understood and I saw pictures. And not only that, I tasted the greens and I really learned about the greens. And that is what really sold me on what this company was about, getting people healthier. But with that being said, when you first get started, you don't know about everything, and it's okay. But one of the things that I did, which I will suggest to you guys, because you can use it later down the line, if you go on eSuite and you look in the document library, so if you log into your eSuite, hit document library at the top, and then there's going to be a section on the side that'll say product info. You'll have every product info sheets for all of the products. What you can start to do is you start printing those off and put them in a binder. Therefore, let's say you're at work or something, or let's say you own a hair salon, or you own something where people come in and sit down and they're going to be asking questions frequently. And they might say, well, does this product have this ingredient in it? Instead of you having to Google it or, ask somebody in the group, because I don't have ingredients memorized. So if somebody asks me, I'm going to have to do the same thing you're going to have to do. So what you do then is you get you print off the product info sheets. And so because you have all of that, the ingredients are on all of those. So I highly recommend that, just because when you start doing vendor events, when you start having parties at your house and stuff like that, it's really good, especially in the beginning too. It's really good to have all those products right there. So when people ask you a question, you'll just flip to it and just say, hold on, let me get the specifics, because the goal is you don't have to know everything. Don't feel like you have to know what every single product does, how it is, before you can really start talking about it. No, of course, I think it is important to have a little bit of idea, like, oh, we have something for anti-stress. That's Confianza. You know some basics like that, but you don't have to know, the ins and outs of every single product. But that product info, that like making a notebook for yourself, can go a long way. So I highly recommend that you all start printing it out and just having it to your disposal. Not only that, you can go through it every night if you want to and start learning about look at 5 different products and then go to the next page, the next look at 5 more, because you want to become familiar. You don't have to memorize everything, but you just at least want to know, oh, I know somebody who's constipated per se. They don't go to the bathroom. They're not regular. What products do I potentially have for that? Because, we have greens, we have cleanse, we have regular, which is specifically for the colon, and we have probiotics that help people that aren't regular. But the thing of it is, if you don't know what we have, you don't know. So somebody might just be talking to you like, oh my gosh, I'm looking for a good probiotic. And you might say, me too. Like, I've been looking at this store, that store, blah, blah, blah. But you don't know that you have one. So kind of get familiar with what we do have so you can, know what to talk about to people. So I would say that about the products. One of the other things, like we said, with confidence, all of you guys have already started this business. So in my opinion, you should not be questioning now, is this opportunity, does it work? Is it going to work? That should have been a question before you joined. And when you decided to become a distributor, you basically were like, okay, I'm going for it because this has worked for other people. I know I can make it work for me. So I say that to just say, when you're talking to people about this opportunity and the products, your confidence is going to make the big difference, whether somebody's going to partner with you, whether somebody, is going to buy a product. Because if you're like, well, I don't know if it really works, but you can try it. They don't want to try that product, they're going to be like, no, thank you. The same with opportunity. Well, I don't really know if you can make money, but we can just try and see. Nah, some people aren't even going to do it. So you have to be confident, you know, and even if you don't have a story, like I've been telling everybody so far that's done one-on-ones, you don't necessarily need a story to start getting people to grow your business. You just need to know what you want. So your goals with this business, your why is so important that you really sit down and think about it. When I started the business, my why was to get home with my children because I worked so much over the last, I don't know how many years it was, 4 or 5 years. I didn't feel like a mom, and therefore I didn't really get to, you know, have my children's lives, you know, going the way I wanted to go. It was a little bit more chaotic. It wasn't as much structure. It was just a lot of stuff. And so I knew I needed to come home. Therefore, that was my why. And I would talk to people about it like, oh my God, this opportunity is going to allow me to be home with my kids and, you know, raising them how I want to, being available for them when I want to. I don't have to call other people, but I knew where I was going with it. I spoke that. And because I spoke it, people were like, okay, I want that too. I'm joining your team. So I say that to say, you have to know where you're going and let it be, you know where you're going and believe in it and push and just know, like, y'all, this is so possible. Maybe you haven't got your first customer yet, but maybe you haven't found a distributor yet, but that doesn't mean this doesn't work. It does work. You know, me and Kenitha are here to show y'all, you know, we're no different. I was a medical scientist before this. I was shy. I didn't want to talk to people. I didn't have any experience in this industry, nothing. You know, Kenitha was in another business before, so she had a little bit of experience, but her other business wasn't successful. So it wasn't like, you know, she just came in with like all the knowledge of how to be successful. But what she did know was you have to give it time. You have to put in work. You have to do stuff for yourself because no, you know, it's not going to work any other way. But like I said, what I want you guys to do initially, really take time to find your why and know where you're going. What do you want this business to do? Even if, you know, I want this business to pay off $100,000 in student loan debt this year for me. So guess what? When I'm saying that, it's a little intimidating. That's $100,000 just for student loans, not including I got to live, I got to put money in savings, I got to do stuff. So, but I know it's possible because I've seen it done. Not only that, I can see it happening, you know, so I'm speaking about it, talking to people about it, excited, like this business is going to help me pay off all my student loans this year. Who wants to be a part of an opportunity like that, that is going to help them, you know, get to a point in their life that they don't have to, hold on. Who wants to be in an opportunity like this that will allow them to live out their dreams and their passions, whatever it is you may be? Kenitha, Jessie can't get on because she's typing in the wrong ID number. But so I just want you guys to know that anything is possible. It's all about you. It's all about your mindset. It's all about getting yourself ready to go to that next level. And like I said, you know, even if you haven't sold, never used a product, you don't have any customers yet, it's okay. Just keep going. And that's what this business is about. It's about planting seeds. You have to put the work in to see the reward. And, you know, that's what I ask all the time. You know, who is willing, who wants to put in some hard work and really reap the benefits from an opportunity that will allow you? Because it's possible. For those of y'all that don't know, like the background of my story, it took me 11 months to go diamond. You know, there was times I got frustrated. You know, I think it took me 5 months or so to go ruby, but 11 months to go diamond, 5 months to go ruby. And I was frustrated, like, oh my gosh, you know, people were going diamond in 30 days, 60 days, 3 months. I knew it was possible, but for me, it just wasn't happening the right way. But at the same time, God had a plan. And when it happened in a time and a place that helped me financially more than if I would have hit it any sooner than what I did. So I say that just to say, trust your process. Trust what God, the journey he has you on, because this business is so much more than just the finances. We have to become the people we're supposed to be able to reap what we're supposed to reap. You know, if you're supposed to come in and bless other people's lives, just trust God, because I might not have been ready at the time I wanted to go, but when I did go, it was great. You know, I never lost diamond rank after I went diamond. And I even like to say that to now, because y'all don't really know about that. But sometimes things happen and you lose a rank, and, you know, of course that can affect your paycheck, but things happen. I can say, though, that that's never happened since I went diamond and above, which is great and it's a blessing. But at the same time, I say that to just say, don't worry about like the long-term goals. Start just knocking down the everyday successes. Like, okay, I talked to 5 new people today. Okay, I posted about my business 2 to 3 times. Okay, I followed back up with the people that were interested. Take those things and know that that is what you're supposed to be doing. So be proud of yourself and know, you know, you got to take step by step for you to get to the bigger goal. Like they say, this business is about the journey is what gets you to where you're trying to go. Don't be so focused on the prize that you forget about what's going on right now, because it all plays a huge role, even though it might not seem like it. But, you know, one of the things too, I will say, and Kenitha can attest, for you to be successful, 2 things I will say. One thing, me and Kenitha use these products faithfully. So we always run auto shipment because we use these products. That is how you become a product of the product, and your confidence in these products soars. We always have these products. Like, I have coffee. I have like 3 or 4 bags over there. You know, I'm just looking at some of my stash. I have some other things. You know, I don't really stock products like that, but I do have stuff that I like, that I want. And also sometimes somebody messaged me, or I met somebody the other day, was like, well, I want to try 3 bags of coffee. How much will that cost me? And I sold them to her out of my pocket. You know, you can sell individual coffee bags for $4 to $5 a piece. So guess what? I have extra coffee, because if I sell it, then I don't have enough for me. So I have extra that I can sell it if I want to. I was doing vendor events. I was making little baggies that had 1 coffee, 1 greens on the go, 1 chew, maybe 1 wow, and my business card. But I still was selling those little bags for $5. So it still, you know, was like a marketing strategy. It's still getting my name out there, but they still got to sample a couple of products. So, you know, I just say that to say, you want to be a product of the product. You know, you don't have to try everything, but you need to know what you like and be consistent with it, because I can't name how many times if somebody comes up to you and say they want to wrap and you don't have one, you just missed out on $25. Like, boom, $25. Like, and it's going to be hard to try to get that person to wait. They can go on your website and probably get it quicker than if they meet you again or find you again. So you got to be a product of the product. There's nobody that I know that is a successful, you know, leader in this company that is not a product of the product, that is not running their ADBV auto shipment. And at the end of the day, you know, I was thinking about this and talking to one of our other teammates. Everybody's auto shipment could easily be over 80 BV every month, because if our whole point is to get healthier, like, we should be taking multivitamins, we should be taking greens, you know, we need to be taking the minerals. Like, we should be living a healthy lifestyle. We should be, you know, cleansing once a month. We should be taking our probiotics. Like, there's so many products that we need to be taking on a regular basis. Trying to get an 80 BV auto shipment should not be a struggle, because yes, you join this business to make money, but you also join the health and wellness business because you believe in being healthy. You believe in living a life that, you know, promotes that. So we should be using products that, you know, agree with the life that we want to live. So the auto shipment is the first thing. We're just using the products, being a product of the product. Number 2, showing up to go up. You know, I think I'm going to have Kenitha talk about that a little bit. But when I first started this business, guys, I went to every meeting in my area. I even traveled like 2 hours sometimes to Knoxville with my baby. Like, Noelle has been to more It Works events than some distributors on this team that have been in the business for a long time. She's been to everything with me when she was little. I took her everywhere. But I say that to say, in the beginning of this business, I knew something in my life had to change. And I also recognized, guess what? I've got a master's degree. I went to school for 6+ years. Therefore, I spent 6+ years of gaining and acquiring knowledge on something to give me money. Guess what? This business is no different from school. We're not taught entrepreneurship. We're not taught how to do direct sales, network marketing. We're not taught how to do it work specifically. Therefore, you have to give it time. You have to learn. You have to be, a student of the industry, of the business, being coachable, but you also have to know, I got to get to where I got to go. And like I said, I'm going to bring Kenitha on because guess what? When Kenitha was brand new, they were like, there's this event going to be in South Carolina. At that time, I didn't even know who Kenitha was. I knew she was on my team, but I didn't know her like that. And guess what? I get to that event. I had like 8 people from my team that showed up in South Carolina. And it was crazy. Like, we traveled from Florida, North Carolina, Tennessee, had quite a few people, but we all went to South Carolina because we heard one of our top earners was going to be in the building and we needed to get there and see her speak and hear her speak. And guess what? We showed up. But like they say, you have to show up to go up in this business. So I'm going to have Kenitha talk about the importance of being around like-minded people and getting to places.
So yeah, like she said, I joined, like I said, April 8th, 2015. This event happened to be April the 20th, 2015. So I was only 12 days into this business. Yes, I worked a 9-to-5 job, and I was supposed to be at work that day. But I don't know, I say it was a business that I knew I had needed to be around other people who make this business successful, and I needed to know what they did or give me tips for me to run this business. So I actually called out for my job, and I was like, don't y'all post me on Facebook because I'm not supposed to be here. However, me and the person who enrolled me, we drove to South Carolina. We drove to the event and drove back. Now, I wish I would have never done that because it was the most tiresome, sleepy event. But going to that event and seeing other people who had similar stories to me, or other moms, or just, other people my age, taking this business and being successful, being stay-at-home moms or working-home moms and making a lot of money, it put so much fire around me. And seeing other people that had hit ranks and has been successful, getting tips, and I learned more about the business than that I already didn't know, like when I didn't know that in 12 days in. And it's just, like hearing those stories and being around other people and other entrepreneurs, it lit a fire in me that when I came back, I was like, okay, I got what I needed. I got what I need to know, and whatever else that I don't know, I'll learn it as I go. And I just got started telling everybody, you need to cast a vision of what this business can do for you. What are your goals? And even when people think you are crazy, oh well, keep casting the vision, because when you start hitting those goals, they're gonna be like, dang, I should listen to her when she first reached out to me. I should have joined when she first reached out to me, because you're going to get that. And like I said, don't be so hard on yourself. It takes time. And I often ask people when they first start this business, when they be like, I can't get customers, how many people have you talked to? 20, 10, 15? It's not enough. It's a numbers game. And a lot of you all have to look at, maybe, some of you all may have not taken as long to be, one of our customers, but how long did it take you for you to be one of our customers? Or how long did it take you to become a distributor with us? And so you got to kind of look at that those people you ask, it may not be their time. Maybe they don't have the money. Maybe they're going through something financially that they don't want to tell you about, and they just ignored you, but they'll come around eventually if you stick around, if you stay around, if you continue working this business. So assume the sale with your friends and family. That's exactly what I did when I assumed that my friends and family would support me in this business. I assumed that they would become my business partners, or they would support me. And even if they don't, you need to assume the sale, and that's how you need to approach them. Because with my sister and my brother and my friends or my circle, I was like, I just started this business. I have a huge goal to lose weight, and I see what these products are going to do. And I am doing this business to motivate me to get healthy, but also to make some extra income, and I need your support. we have these many products. Do you have any personal goals that you're trying to reach? Or which one of these products in this catalog you're going to order from me? And that's exactly how I talk to them. Some of them, maybe gave me some feedback. Oh, I'm not trying to lose weight. Okay. Do you take a multivitamin? Yeah, okay. We have one too. Will you be willing to try my multivitamin? And so you have to just have confidence. These products are plant-based. They're not drugs. Like, they're healthy for you. And some of the things I get from people, I had to ask my doctor, can I take this and take that and take that? And I was like, this doctor just prescribed you a medication. He done gave you all type of side effects. And one even said you possibly could die and you still gonna take it. So that's how I be thinking when people be, asking about these products. They're plant-based. Most of our products are vegan and they're healthy for you and to, change people's lives. So be confident in the product and don't be ashamed that you have products. And, share with people, let them know that you have a business and that this business is to help support your family, or this business to help you get healthy, and this is your motivator, or whatever it is the reason why you started the business. So it's really important to come to events. If you can go to, like I said, I can put it in a group, but you can go to look at www.myitworksevents.com. Even if you have the It Works Office app, there's events that they post, One Team, One Missions, in different states, cities, all the time. We have one coming up in Nashville. So if you're on this call and you are local, I want to see you at the One Team, One Mission on Thursday. I believe it's at 6:00. It's at a church. You need to come learn more about the business of being around other people and see that it is a bigger picture than, the team and what you have seen on Facebook. See, there's more people out here working this business and being very successful. Conference was a game changer for me. Even though I had been to several events and I have, been to a lot of them, conference was a big game changer. I was Ruby when I went to conference that month. When I ended, I hit Emerald, which is the next rank, and then that next following month, I hit Diamond. Being a conference, just being around the team and just kind of really hearing Mark and just being around and seeing thousands and thousands and thousands of It Works distributors will pump you up and just give you the motivation. So, it's a sacrifice, and it's a sacrifice well made that you need to take for your business. And I write everything off at the end of the tax, at the tax year. So, that's, kind of look at it that way. But the ticket costs what it costs. That's because they have to pay for the, for the event. They're renting the Amalie Arena and the other stuff that was going on. But after you come back from conference, you're going to be like, you know what, it was well worth it. So I encourage you, everybody, to get to conference February the 1st through the 3rd. I'm flying in the January the 31st, and I'm leaving on the 4th. So get your ticket, come to conference with us. And like I said, get to events, local events. And you can't never say, oh, I've been to too many events. I go to events because just to get fired up. And if you don't need it firing up, the event may need you. It may need your energy to motivate and inspire somebody else that they can do the business as well.
Right. So, I want to just try to let y'all know, like, the business is simple, but there are times of, you're going to question yourself. And I say that not to scare you, but I want you guys as well prepared as possible, because what you have to understand as an entrepreneur, there's going to be times of adversity, but at the same time, it's going to be so worth it. And like they say, if you give this a year, it will change your life. But what that means in that year is you got to be going hard. Like, you have to be being consistent. You can't be in the business for a year but only have worked at 6 months and then say it didn't work. Because in a traditional business, it takes 3 to 5 years to break even. Some of y'all have already earned Christmas cash. Some of y'all have already earned your $100 shopping sprees. That means y'all have already basically broke even in less than a month. And that's amazing. And good job, guys. But I want you to know there's so much more this business can bring you. And guess what? I was thinking about it the other day. I was talking to one of my friends about some finances and stuff, dealing with the career field I used to be in. This is the thing about this business. Y'all are finally in a business opportunity that can make impossible dreams possible. You're going to start thinking and seeing all these crazy numbers and things that you in a traditional setting could never accomplish. So guess what? I always thought I wanted to make six figures at 18. So for me, six figures was always a goal. I didn't really realize till I got in the real world that it isn't a piece of cake to make six figures. Like, a lot of people never will make that. And I just found out the other day, because I was asking somebody, what do they think like the director of my lab makes? And they were like, not six figures. And so I was thinking, even if I made it to the top of my career field at the job I was at, I could have never made six figures. Yet, in this business, in 24 months, I got a 5-figure check. If y'all can do math, I mean, you can just do it. 10,000. Let's just say it was 10,000. It was more than that. But if it was 10,000, 10,000 times 12, that's $120,000. That means I created over a 6-figure income, stream of income coming in. Took me 24 months. In my job, if I would have stayed there forever, I would have never made that, because it's not possible. And so, it just had me thinking, sometimes with this opportunity, we get a little scared. We think our goals are too big, and we start to feel like, you know what, can I really make six figures? Can I really make, $75,000 a year with this? And we allow outside people to tell us it's not possible, because in the real world, it's not that possible. You have to do a whole lot. But I'm telling y'all, because I want y'all to have a vision and know, if you want to be a 6-figure earner in this business, it is so possible. If you want to pay off $50,000 of debt next year, it is possible. Only thing is your work ethic, what you're going to put in, and how easily are you going to shut up the haters and turn it off? Like, I think it was Bill Belichick. He had a thing in his office that says, like, quiet the noise. So like he says, he doesn't listen to what outside people say. He doesn't pay attention to that stuff, because people are always going to be talking. And y'all already know, people are always going to have something to say about anything you do. Doesn't matter if you think you're doing the most positive thing. Somebody got something to say, So guess what? You keep going, because to me, I honestly feel if God put it on my spirit, Terry, pay off your student loans next year. And I'm like, that's $100,000. Guess what? He put it there for a reason, because it's possible. Terry, go to work, do what you know you can do, and I'm going to take care of the rest. And I feel like if that's something that you've been feeling with this business opportunity, or if you feel like this is an opportunity that can completely change my life, it can. Don't let your doubt, don't let your fear take over the opportunity God has given you, because I believe everything happens for a reason. I believe that God puts people where they're supposed to be. I believe if God gave you, the ability to say yes to this opportunity, that's because he's going to lead you somewhere with this business. So don't let the people who didn't get the vision, don't let the people that don't understand what is possible tell you don't do it, because that's the worst thing I can ever, that I can never think about with this opportunity. So many times, well, I'm going to say so many times, but for the last couple of years, maybe I just felt like I was only a triple diamond. Maybe that's why I haven't went presidential, because it was hard for me to really think in my mind that I could do that and really make that much money, and that, I was worthy of it. And guess what? You guys are worthy of so much more than what you know and what you believe. And all you have to do with this business is do what you're supposed to do and help other people get out of debt, help other people bring in streams of income, help other people be healthier, have higher esteem, feel better about themselves. That's all we're doing. And for real, when you think about it, that's amazing to be a part of. All we're doing is helping other people. And as we're helping them, our lives are changing. And, so much can happen from this. And I just want you all to get excited. And I don't want y'all to put limits on yourselves. That's one thing that I did for myself in the beginning. I put a limit on what I thought I could do in the beginning. I want y'all to dream bigger than what you probably even dreamed already. It is possible. Whatever you want to happen, y'all have joined this business in the perfect season, because you're getting your feet wet now. You're starting to know some backup, because when we come back from conference, or when he announces the new products that are coming out, the new promotion or incentive or whatever you want to call it, campaign that's coming out on the 27th that we get to talk about tomorrow, opening these new countries. Once all of that is live, this business is about to blow up. And I want all of y'all to reap what's coming because you deserve it. Everybody deserves it. Your family deserves it. Whatever reason you joined for, it's possible. And it's even bigger. It's more possible than what you think right now. More can happen. But all you have to do is stay focused, put in the work. Don't listen to outside people. Decide, you know what? I'm going to let this business take me as far as I can go. But no, sometimes it's not always easy. And sometimes you're going to have to get outside your comfort zone. You're going to have to do some things you might not have always done, but it's going to be worth it. It is going to be so worth it. So y'all, all you got to do is go hard and stay consistent and just know that the sky is definitely the limit. And, at the same time, me and Kenitha, heck, in a couple months from now, I would love you guys. Your business to be flourishing so much. Y'all are hosting these type of calls with your teams because what we do is simple. It's not, training like, so, some people on the job training is 3 months. No, people have went triple diamond in 3 months. So you don't have to be, okay, we're just following behind Terry and Kenitha. You can pass Terry and Kenitha if you want to. Don't think that you have to stay behind us by any means. We're here to help you and to guide you, but it's still your business. You can do whatever you want to do with it and run. Don't feel like constrained and we're holding you back. You are in control of your success. You are in control of your failure. What you put in is what you're going to get out. So it's either going to be you actually went to work and put work in, or you didn't and you let the opportunity pass you by. But I can promise you, this type of opportunity, it doesn't come, just at it. Like this type of opportunity just doesn't come in the real world. Like I said, now that I really know, I thought my director made 6 figures, y'all. The fact that I know she didn't make 6 figures and she doesn't, I just am thinking about all those people that are at my job now still like, they're okay with that, which is, it's not nothing bad, but it's like, I know I can only go so high for the rest of my life and I'm okay with that. I'm not okay with that. I have 4 children and I need to be having as much money as I can because I don't want to struggle in life ever. I don't ever want to say no to them because of a financial obligation or lack of finances coming in this house. So I need to have infinity money coming in to me, but I just want y'all to know you have your hands on an amazing opportunity that is breeding millionaires in 2 to 3 years if they go to work. People are becoming, even if you takes me 5-6 years to become a millionaire, guess what? If I make $40,000 a year, it's going to take me 25 years to be a millionaire in the real world. Or you can work hard and be a millionaire or have earned $1 million. You can have earned $1 million and it works in 2, 3, 4, 5. Heck, even if it was 10, that's still shorter than 25 years. So, sometimes it's hard to see what you have your hands on because some of these numbers don't seem realistic just because of what we've been conditioned to think is real. But I want y'all to know, y'all can hit 2018 like nobody's business. You can you can be triple diamond next year. You can be any rank you want to. People have gone ambassador in less than a year. So it's possible. You just got to go to work and decide what you want. And once you know what you want from this business, and just keep talking about it. This business is taking me off my job. This business is paying off my student loans. This business is giving me more time with my family. This business is allowing me to have more money at the end of the month instead of more bills. I don't ever want to struggle again in life. And if that is how you feel, let this business take you to another level that allows you to never have to feel that again, because it does, and it will, and it can. It's done it for so many other people. If it's done it for me, it can do it for you. If it's done it for Kenitha, it can do it for you. I promise you, we're not any different than you guys. We're not any different from anybody that joined this team. But the thing of it was, we were sick and tired of where we were at. And we knew if other people could do it, we could do it too. So we just had to go to work. And that's the thing. It's work. That's the thing, though. People don't like work no more. But if I know I could go to work hard for a few years and never have to work hard again in my life, I take that all day. Because if not, you're going to just be stuck in the same position of working and working and working and working and working and working versus working and working and not working, still getting paid, work a little bit, still get paid, work. You then just get paid. Because that's eventually what happens with residual income. The work that you put in allows you to get paid over and over and over and over. And the beautiful thing about this business, y'all, this isn't the end all be all for some of us. This is just a vehicle to get us to the next level. But if I could have, an additional 20, 30, 40, $50,000 a month coming in, plus my insurance stuff, not my insurance, plus my real estate endeavors, plus my hair business, plus my mentorship programs, plus whatever else I want to do, I'll take it. It's a vehicle that can lead to so much more. So don't ever feel like, oh man, I don't know if this is really what I want to do. Well, guess what? Sometimes we have to do what we don't want to do to get to where we want to be. You might not want to talk to people. You might not, but you have to do it to at least get to where you want to be. So you don't have to live that life of struggle anymore. But it's up to you to decide, what are you willing to risk? What are you willing to sacrifice? What are you willing to give up to where you live the life that you've always wanted? Because it all lies in you. And the key to this business, which I hope y'all got from this call specifically, is your mindset. So I talk so much about that. I want y'all to know, condition your minds to be successful and you will go far. The skills will come later. But what do they say? The person that outworks the person with talent typically always gets it done, because talent can't beat hard work. You have to work hard. And even if you're just out here grinding it out, not knowing exactly what to do, experience is the best teacher in life. You will figure it out. And me and Kenitha can give y'all tips and advice all day, but guess what? At the end of the day, our story is not exactly like yours. Our friends aren't exactly like yours. Our audience isn't exactly like yours. So we can give y'all some advice, but your audience is specific to you. So you might have to tweak things a little bit different. You might have to say things a little bit different. So just know it's possible, and you might have to tweak it, but you'll never know that until you try. Kenitha, is there something else that you kind of want to end with?
I just want to say, most of you all probably on this call have gotten your kit. And I know, you want to make money, but the key to make this money, use a wrap. Take a wrap and use a wrap. The wrap gives people hope. The wrap gives people a boost of confidence. The wrap is just, because people are skeptical of the wrap. I mean, because there's no product like it that does what that wrap does. Use the wrap on yourself. Even if because the wraps aren't for weight loss, it's to tighten, tone, and firm your skin. So use the wrap. You can wrap your arms, you can do your back, you can do your thighs. But please make sure that your pictures are good. And if you are not sure if they're good, send them to me or Terry to make sure your pictures are good. So that way, when somebody asks you, does a wrap really work, you can show them your pictures. And also, it helps you believe in the wrap and gives you more confidence in this company. Because when you see what the wrap does on you, you should be able to go talk to any and everybody and have their confidence. So use a wrap. You can wear them, and we're going to just kind of go over the wrap. When you are talking about the wrap on Facebook, you can't say, oh, I lost weight with the wrap, I lost inches. You have to let the picture show the results. We only can say it tightens, tones, and firms the skin. And actually, let me look at this bag. We done changed it. What did it say? Change your body contours? Is that what this says here?
It says, it used to say,
I'm still going to say tight tones.
Right. We used to say reduce the appearance of cellulite, but now it says redefines your body contours. I say both.
Right. So you can say, I'm going to say tightens, tones, and firms your skin. Because a wrap is a cosmetic product. But like I said, anybody can wrap anywhere from neck down. And the key to the wrapping the results is drinking plenty of water. You can wear it a minimum of 45 minutes, but if you can wear it longer, wear it longer. And when you're talking about the wrap, these things that I'm telling you all, you have to tell your customers this. And also, you can't exercise in the wrap. Don't exercise in the wrap. Your body needs to be free of, oils or soaps, and, don't mix the cream in with your sweat. Your pores need to be open. And some of our pores, a lot of people's pores are like very small. And so what I do for myself, and just really depending on the customer, if they're having a hard time getting results, I give them a couple of tips. I always tell them to go take a bath and, in warm water as hot as they can get it, and just skip their stomach and do not put soap on it, and that way they can wrap. But the hot water sometimes opens up the pores, and sometimes I take a brush. I know it sounds funny, but I take a hair brush and like brush my skin, or take my nails and scratch my stomach. It has opened my pores because I have very small pores. The cream needs to get in your pores and absorb. And so if you ever wrap and you take off a wrap and you had it on for a few hours and you have tons of cream still left, it's because you have small pores and it hasn't absorbed. Now it will absorb, it's just going to take you longer. So when you take off a wrap and you have a lot of cream that's left, you want to rub that cream in like lotion, but you want to continue, you want to drink plenty of water. You're supposed to drink half your body weight in ounces, and you're supposed to drink water over the next 72 hours. So, but I'm saying wrap and take a picture of your front view and both of your sides. So your right side and your left side. If you can't take a really good picture of yourself, your stomach, have somebody else take it. But like I said, I would recommend until you get used to, how you should show your results, send your picture to me pictures of to me or Terry before you put the wrap on. But I suggest you wrap and show people that the wraps work. And if somebody wants to use the wraps, I always ask them, what is your overall goal? Because most of the time they're going to say, I want to lose weight. And then I have them pair the wraps up with some other products. But one of the really great packages for your stomach overall is the Target Trio. That includes a pack of wraps, the Fat Fighters, and the 2-day cleanse. So use a wrap and show people that the wraps work. Go live wrapping. Like I said, it's really simple to put on a wrap. You take the wrap out of the packaging, open the wrap up, unfold it all the way. I had a customer that unfold it all the way. But unfold the wrap all the way and place it on your stomach. It feels like a cool, tingling mint feeling. You either going to use some saran wrap that you can clean wrap that you get from like the Dollar Tree or Dollar General, or the Fab wrap. I like clean wrap better, saran wrap. Or you can use a waistband, a waist trainer, just something to keep it from not falling off. And just go live, because people going to question, like, what is that? What are you doing? And even if you quite don't know what to say, you can say a couple things, let people see you rap. But the key is to tell people to take their pictures and to drink plenty of water. And just because I know it's a couple people on here that's like really new, I want to just say, when someone wants to order from you, we can't post our website links on Facebook or in Messenger. I either sometimes put a screenshot of my website, or I use a photo grid app and type the words on a picture when I post it. But I love asking the person, what is your number, so I can text you my direct link. When I say direct link, they'll send me the number and I'll text it to them. But you need to know how to be able to tell a person how to order. And so the best way to do that is for you to pull up your website and pretend you are a customer ordering from yourself. So when you go to your website and somebody say they want to order the wraps, and you always have to tell them, because they'll look for the word wrap. The official name for the wraps are the Ultimate Body Applicator. I say go to my website. You're going to click shop, click on the body section. You're going to look at find the Ultimate Body Applicator, add it to your cart, click checkout. Now, I would say is you can either pay the $99 retail price, or you can get my discounted price and get the pack of wraps for $59. The only reason why I know how to say this like this to y'all, because I've said it over and over and over, and I'm consistent over and over. So when you start being consistent with your business, or you start doing it over and over, it will just come really natural just to be able to explain it to people, and you won't have to kind of look it up. But I'll tell them you can get it for $59. In order to get my $59 price, you have to do one or two things. You either have to pay the one-time $50 membership fee. And I explained to them, I was like, it's kind of like a Sam Club or Costco membership. You can, get my wholesale price for life, or you can have that membership fee waived and I pay it all by being my customer for 90 days. So it's like you do a 90-day challenge. But basically, when they come to their loyal customer page, in order for them to get the discounted price, they have to hit one of those green buttons that says join them. The first one says something about enrolling auto shipment or get automatic payments. And I never use the word auto shipment. Now, they might go and read it themselves, and that's great they do, but I always say you just have to be my customer for 90 days. And if not, they can pay the membership fee. But not too many people pay the membership fee because they can get 2 bottles of Fat Fighters for that same membership fee. But if they don't hit neither one of those buttons and they keep continue, when it's time for the pay, it's going to change to the retail price. So you want to make sure that you explain to them. So like I said, the best way is for you to go and look to see what they see so you can guide them through it. And then always ask a person if their billing and shipping address. If it's different, the customer cannot place the order online themselves if it's different. So whether they hadn't changed their billing and shipping address on their own because they just moved on their car or they want to have it shipped somewhere, they either have to let you place the order or they have to call It Works customer service to place the order. And if they call customer service, they're going to need your name and your distributor number. But there's a way for us to do that. So if you ever give somebody who have a different billing and shipping address and they want you to place it and you're not sure what to do, ask me or Terry and we'll guide you in it. But it's in eSuite for you to put the billing address in when you're placing the order. Basically, that's really it. Like I said, learning your products and learning that we have something for different areas. I made a binder in the beginning. I printed off every one of our products that we had and made a binder, put them in cover sheets, and I carried that binder with me everywhere I went so I can be able to learn the products and to be able to know what's in this product or just kind of get familiar with what I had to offer people.
Okay, right. So, I don't want to keep y'all much longer because I don't want to be like just going with information, but I will open it up real quick. Does anybody that's on here have a question? And you might have to hit unmute, but if you don't have any questions, that's fine. But I just want to double check if anybody had any questions so far with what we kind of just went over today.
I have a silly question.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of anyone using their HSA card to purchase products because it's related?
Kanitha did.
That is not silly.
Okay, I'm sorry.
That is not silly. Yes, ma'am.
Because
that really depends.
Next year, my company gives us money on our HSA card. So I'm just asking.
So it really depends on the company and how and their rules of what they say you can use. For example, my husband's HSA card for his company allows me to buy any and everything of the clothes, because clothes went out when I was using his card, but any and everything with his HSA card. But when I was working a job and I had one, my card wouldn't let me purchase it. So it really depends on, the company and what their guidelines, because technically you would think that your HSA card will let you purchase because we sell vitamins, we sell greens, we sell health products to help people, so your blood pressure. So especially with the multivitamin, because you can take your HSA card and go and buy over-the-counter medicines at like Walgreens. Right. So I was like, okay, well, I can't buy my stuff, but my card wouldn't, but my husband's card would.
Okay. So. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Any other questions? Anybody?
Okay. Well, I'll let y'all think about it, but I just want y'all to stay motivated, stay hungry, be excited, wait for this announcement that's announcing tomorrow. I hope y'all have been working on it.
I'm sorry.
That's fine. Okay.
I had one question. Okay, so when it came to you going from being a distributor, moving up to the next level, what was your drive in order to get 3 more people to be distributors?
To go executive, you just need 2 distributors under you in 2 different legs. So yeah, basically, ideally, you would sign up 2 individual people. So that's what it is. You need to have 2 more people that join you in business, and each one of them have 400 in volume. So, I was just finding who wants some extra money, who wants to make extra income, or who wants to, it was just different things that I was saying, but I was looking for at least 2 people to partner with me for the second rank in the company. You need 2 people under you, and each one of them need 400 in volume. So
Um, for me, it was me going to my close people and telling them I just started this business and I need some business partners and I think you'd be great at what I'm doing and I need you to join me. It costs $99 to join the business and this is what we're doing. And so it was really me telling them where we're going as business. I'm going to move to the top and I need you with me. I need you to go to the top with me. You know, join me. So that's how I talked to people that was close. But like Terry said, it was seeing who needed to earn, who wanted to earn some extra income, who could use the extra income part-time, or a lot of times after my, somebody's been a customer and they had really great results and I had the customer post their results and the people was like, they wanted it. I would say, do you want to come be my business partner? Because we both can make money instead of me. So it was all different type of ways to make money. So even if, say the one of your distributors, even if a distributor was moved up under you, that counts as well. So you need 2 distributors to go executive. For Ruby, you need 5. And so just make sure that when you are enrolling distributors and you are enrolling customers, that if your enroller has not said anything to you, or me and Terry, you need to let us know, hey, I just enrolled a distributor, or hey, I need to, because you can't just enroll 10 distributors back to back and not move them and place them. Like there's levels to it, literally. You have to do different stuff. So make sure that you're telling, but your distributors have to have 400 GV. So GV means group volume. And when we talk about PBV, it's personal bonus volume. Group volume makes what we call a qualified leg. And like I said, we'll get more into it, but a qualified leg is what's needed when you are promoting. And so a group volume is, if you have a distributor up under you, it's your volume and your distributor's volume as well that makes up the group volume. So it's not just you by yourself. That's why it's called GV. So the person has to have 400. But basically me, I was like I said, excited. Like, I'm going to the top of this. You coming with me? And this is, like I said, this is me talking to people really close and letting them know, or even telling them this, you want to buy a pack of wraps. It costs $59 to buy a pack of wraps. $40 more, you can upgrade, become a distributor, and start your own business. You'll get a pack of wraps in your kit as well. And then you also get 4 small samples of the fine gel and telling them what they get. And I was like, okay, you can sell those products in your kit, get $100, $140 product that you can just sell or you can use. So just you can pay $59 or $40 more. You can start a business with me and get your products in the kit as well. Did that help?
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. Anybody else?
Okay, so I think that's all the questions.